All right, go.
Hey, welcome to Blue Jay Banner Overtime. Creighton 89, Seton Hall 75. Tim Kerr, Ravi Lula. I think the biggest thing of the night was when Governor Ricketts got booed, even though he had Creighton gear on. I mean, what do they want? I mean, you know.
I think that may have had to do more with political things than his attire, but
you know what struck me tonight was Delgado. Yeah, you know, Carrington and Desi are great players. Delgado had 10 points, and yeah, he had a fair share of rebounds, but they said we're not going to let all three of you beat you. Desi, Carrington, yeah, okay, get yours, but Delgado, you're not getting yours, and I thought he got frustrated. They just quit looking for him in the post.
Yeah, and that's one of their Achilles' heels is they do go away from him in the post when they really should pound it in there more. I was really impressed with how Justin Patton did better, I thought, on Delgado than he had on a lot of post players this year. And obviously the double teams were a big key, and not just from the bigs. I thought the guards did a good job of digging down as well from their man and kind of playing a little cat and mouse with Delgado, frustrating him and giving him some different looks. It was pretty clear by the end of the game that he was not pleased with his performance, and the Jays had most of it to do with that.
And he got a little bit of foul trouble too.
He did.
A game, I think Mo just took over this game.
He did, and he needed to. I mean, it took Marcus a little time to get going. He never really got...
No, and he ended up quiet 15.
He did.
Which he hit his 15 number, but still, it's scary to think what this game could be if Marcus had a good night.
If Marcus had a good night, and honestly, what, they shoot 5 for 15, 5 for 16 from 3?
That's not a good.
That's not a good number for Creighton either. They only made 5 3-point shots and still won by 14 points. I mean, like you said, if they can get clicking on all cylinders, they can beat anybody, I think.
Yeah. And again, another strong performance from Toby. I thought he did really well on the boards. Did really good on the double teams. Hit some shots when he needed it.
He did. Honestly, though, the star for me, besides Maurice Watson, was Kyrie Thomas.
Oh.
I thought Kyrie did an unbelievable job all night.
His length is just incredible.
He is so disruptive defensively.
Yeah.
And even though Desi and Kadeem Carrington both got their points, they did it in an inefficient manner, in a way that really allowed Creighton to stretch that lead out. They weren't really gouging the Jays for points. They really had to work for everything they got, and that's a large credit to Kyrie Thomas.
I said to the guy next to me a couple times, you know, they hit twos, and I said, it's going to be a 2 for 3, and boom, we come down and hit a 3, you know, and we didn't hit very many of them tonight. So do you think Villanova looking ahead? They only beat DePaul by 3 at home? That was a shocking score of the night, really.
First thing besides Nebraska beating Indiana.
Yeah,
I was thinking the exact same thing when I saw that score. I was like, we were all worried about Creighton looking ahead. Maybe Villanova got caught looking ahead a little bit too.
Which is scary.
It is.
It is. Looking ahead already, but this sets it up. I mean, this couldn't turn out better.
Not just for Creighton, for the Big East.
Yeah, I mean, 1 versus 10. And I mean, it's just this place. The roof's going to come off this place Saturday. It's going to be unreal.
It is, especially if Creighton gets off to a fast start.
Yeah. All right. I'm Tim, he's Ravi. Join us here in a little bit on Overtime, but going to BlueJayBanner.com all season long for your top-notch Creighton coverage.